Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Axiom Verge. Let's continue. So, we're having to do a decent amount of just wandering around areas we've already been in. We've yet again unlocked enough new abilities that it's reasonable to believe that we will run into something somewhere that we can access now that we couldn't access before. For instance, now we can teleport, so we can get ourselves up to an area like this way easier than before. And we can double jump, and we can swing. Let's see. Double jump, swing, grapple. This should work. Alright, now. I think that would work. So double jump, power, and then double up on that. Right. Doesn't seem like that wants to work. Before, it really looked like there was a... Well, we have this new bomb. Let's see what this bomb does. If that does anything for anybody. This may be a case of I actually can't reach this area because this requires some kind of infinite triple jump or something. Let's try that again. I screwed that up too. Hitting the wrong buttons. Double jump. Here. We're just gonna hit this and see what that does. Now if we change this, that doesn't do anything. And if we change that guy, I don't think he does anything either. I think I already disrupted him. Alright, well, I don't want to spend too much time on things, so if I don't get it immediately, we'll just move on to the next thing. There are definitely some things in the other areas that will make more sense. So let's move on. I would think at this point, though, we should probably have everything unlocked, and this should be pretty obvious as far as what is needed to be done. And now that we're back into the main area, like the very first area, it's questionable. Like, real questionable how much more there is to this. Yes, we can now teleport to wherever our remote drone is, and that was something I thought we would get as an ability, and the game is proving us right on that thought. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this so I don't take a bunch of damage and die. Now, creates a strong electric potential difference between the muzzle and the nearest target. So this was just another weapon that, okay, we'll see how this plays out. Well, that plays terribly because I died. And I seriously doubt the lightning gun is the thing I needed, because that's just another weapon. I think they've gone a little gun crazy in this. If I was the producer of this game and I had a list of things to work on, and it was boss fights and boss mechanics or gun mechanics and guns, I would have had more focus put for certain on the on having more boss fights and less guns. See, it's not even killing that particularly fast. Yeah, we've really not had a lot of boss fights for as often as we've wandered around. So let's try this again. Now, sure. The things that die from one hit still die from one hit. Things that don't die from one hit still don't die from one hit. Alright. Now I will need to go down eventually, but at the moment I want to go up and check out the breach, which we can now clear. I feel like the drill could probably use another improvement, so it would just instant drill, and we're basically back at the beginning of the game again. For the third time. And I've been over to the left. And have I been up here? Seems like I have. Missed the save location, unfortunately. Yeah. Things hitting me and irritating me, not really causing me any real trouble. It's probably worth a little bit of a check to go over here. I think this is our first weapons we ever collected, so I doubt that there's anything I missed or any secret in here, but we'll double check. Even the collectibles we're picking up now are taking on more of a electronical feel instead of a biological feel, which does feel weird, I suppose. That the different sectors have such a wildly different feel to them. Let's go up here. So how many hits does this take? 3. And he drops a bomb, so we can do this. I was a little worried, but not a lot, that we might run into a case where there are different kinds of breaches, because they sometimes look a little bit different. But obviously that's not a big concern. Spiders still a problem. And if I didn't have the remote droid, then I wouldn't be able to reach it. Oh well, probably. That's yet another permanent health increase we just got, which is weird because now we're at 10, which means there's 11 in total or more. So our numbers are now way off. And for sanity's sake, I'll come over to the map and just clear these reminders, because I don't think there's anything else left in this map. And boy, would it be convenient now to fast travel out of here, because any attempt to do this quickly and leave this area quickly is going to be hurt by just a large amount of people in the way. I don't think I need to go that way. The irony will be that I collect 99.9% of everything, and there's gonna be one place I chose not to look just to save time, and that'll be the one place that there actually is something to find. Right. So down we're going here. Now. Wait a minute. Is there a secret passageway this way? Nope. It's just a store. And this door exits to the shortcut area. If I wanted to go that way, just throw that. Yeah, I don't think that there's really a reason to do that, though. Well, there might be something here. Right. So there is a secret. Have we found it before? Right. I'm trying to double tap upward. There's something up here, but if I swing to the left, I don't land on a platform. If I swing to the right, I don't land on a platform. Is there any other part that is solid? So I'm going up here, double tapping up, and thinking that I would end up in the box up there, but I'm not. So either I have my timing really, really wrong, or let's see, what if I did that? Yeah. If I shoot myself and then transport myself and then press up on the D-pad at once. No, that is far too complicated a process. I guess we could shoot a bomb and see if that did anything. Nope. Alright, well, I'm gonna, since we're here, put a number 1 there. And if we go over this way, this is just a fast travel. It seems like the head magically is on whichever side you come in on. You know what it might be is if I walk 2 doors over, I might respawn that enemy. And if I were to respawn that enemy, perhaps there's something I could do to morph that enemy. There's still too many secrets in this game, I would say. In all fairness, I think this is teaching me a lesson. This game is about just how much time I'd have to invest if I was going to see. Alright, so he walks to the left and off the screen. He also walks to the right, and somehow he's walking all the way to the right and up that. And if I teleport that, alright, so there is a thing. Yes. What was that? I've hidden some more sensitive items in the breech pockets appearing here and there. The Rusalik won't go in. It interferes with their electronics. So, like, we kind of now know that that there are some more secrets hidden. Also, this map now has a yellow dot in the top right corner, which none of the other maps have, which I think is an indicator that we've either found all the journals or we've found everything, which kind of sucks because that means that there probably is something else hidden in this area that I'm missing. Hopefully it's somewhere where I haven't been. We'll go to the left and look. Yeah, it is pretty questionable these days whether I would want to play something like A Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, or anything like that, because it would be such a huge time investment. There'd be so many little collectibles of varying importance, and I've never really gotten over a tendency to be an OCD collector when it comes to video games. And I am very much glad that modern games now realize people don't really have time for that kind of stuff. Right, so if there is a collectible still in this area, I have no clue where it would be. Could be pretty much anywhere. That being said, it is also kind of a hard statement to say that you would forego ever playing some of the best classic games like the original Metroid. If there was a remaster of the original Metroid on PC, though, I think I probably would play the remaster before I would play the original. I know there is kind of a remaster of the original Metroid for 3DS or something. Right. I see there's a number 2 over here. I don't think I ever got in here. I'll come back to that. I'm taking damage, but it doesn't really matter. Alright. So these were breach points, but we already had gotten past these just by working our way around them. So, yeah, they kind of didn't matter. And do I want to go down this way and fight through all of these guys? This is the area where there was some flickering parts that you could de-res a lot of, so... Right. So, I was thinking maybe if I de-resed all of that. Oh, but I can just do this. So I got in there and I did that, and what did that prove? I don't think it proved much of anything. Let's see how well these remote droids can do damage. Not too bad. So I'm willing to believe that number 2 was marked because of those breaches. And maybe I accidentally marked both number 2 and number 1 for the same reason. Because it doesn't really look like there's too much. We could try a bomb in here, just for convenience sake. Because then if there was anything in this room that needed to be de-resed at all, I would have seen it. Nope. Doesn't seem like there is anything that needs to be de-resed. Go. Come on, just let me cross through this. There we go. Alright. So yeah, unless there was something here, let's just throw a bomb on all of this. Like, yeah, that opened a lot of things. And if we went further to the left and further down in other directions. I'm just looking at the map in general, and I don't think I actually need... Let's see, let's clear that off. Clear that off. Probably there are some collectibles somewhere here. Just don't know how I'd find them. Over here is the original face. Else Nova, will she speak to me? No. She would want me to go that direction. I've already been that direction. Though, so I think it's time to make a mad dash to the top right of the map, because we know we can reach that area, and while I don't see any indicator on any of the other maps that imply I can't, that I've collected everything, like this indicator seems to imply that it does, I have. If I get... I've looked at everything else and eliminated a lot of things. I don't think that there probably is anything secret to find over in this area that I would figure out on my own. So, Kerr is where we want to go as quickly as possible, which means we should aim for the shortcut passage and use that to our best advantage. Which I guess means we need to go this way. Yeah, I assume this. Actually, there's probably a decent chance that there is something hidden up here. I just jump off this and tap up. Let's see. Come on. Yeah. Let's just work our way to the right. And then work our way all the way to the left. This is slow going. Surely there would be something up here. And this wouldn't just be an artistic thing. Surely that wouldn't be the case. Oh. Oh, and by the way, that was an easier way to get through that too. Alright, moving on. We go down this way. Let's see. Yeah, nothing in this room, it seems like. This might be where the game first started. No, I don't think so. This is that special room where you have to convert the creatures so that they'll break the wall. This special coral that we never see anywhere else in the game. And then there was some other trick, I imagine. But I'm pretty sure we already collected this. I think part of the problem here, why there's so much time in between recordings in which we're not really doing anything, is that we've played considerably out of order, but that is also, I think, a pretty natural approach that we've had. I don't think we've done anything too crazy. We looked around for things when it made sense that there might be a way to collect a collectible, or that there might actually be a collectible. There might be collectibles, for instance, in these rocks if I drilled down all of them. But I'm not certain. Well, at this point it's probably easier just to go straight up and avoid some of this area. I was trying to go for a different path, but yeah, I do believe if I just head straight up in this direction, that'll put me closer towards the shortcut path than if I tried to run in another direction. I'm not 100% certain anymore that there isn't something very close to a invisible pickup or invisible item that is hidden in this game, because it feels like the first 3 locations I've been over with a fine-tooth comb, and still the game is telling me I haven't found everything. And that's a little disconcerting. Alright. Okay. So that gets me to the halfway point. And then I just have to run over here to reach the rest of the point. Which I guess, yes, eventually almost every player would have had to do this if they take this path. Feels like there really were only a couple of collectibles in this area. It'd be weird if this game developer made another game and it looked like this with all the, you know, human body biology imagery intact. At a certain point it would stop being a theme of just one game, and it would actually be a theme of the entirety, the theme of the artist. Alright, well, now we're at the halfway point. If we went up to the halfway point, what map would that put us in? Might as well save for convenience sake. Yeah, I feel like if I go up, I'll exit out a little bit easier. But I probably shouldn't do that, actually. There's too much transitioning going on here. Too much walking, too much wandering, too much... Suppose we could shoot ourselves over and teleport ourselves, and then shoot ourselves over and teleport ourselves, and now we have this potential let's see, that is nothing. Shoot ourselves over, teleport. Oh, they follow you even if you irritating. And let's go ahead and shoot a bomb in this area just to make sure there's nothing here. Alright, so we're back to this, and now we can exit where the number 2 is, and I'm fairly certain there isn't a lot more in this area, although each of the maps does have that potential of having just one collectible left in them, and possibly this indicator means something completely different. We would need to find 2 more weapons to be halfway done with finding all the weapons, which implies that there's probably a lot more hidden things. We need to get 4 more upgrades, and it feels like the upgrades are main events in the story, so we are 3/4 of the way done with the story if we were to go by the number of upgrades. There's at least, I guess, 4 more power-ups hidden around, and as far as journal pages, we're not even halfway done with the journal pages. As far as passwords, we're not anywhere close to being done with that. man, it just keeps on feeling like there's a lot more game to play. And I don't know if I've just dropped the ball horribly here, because this was supposed to, according to howlongtobeat.com, which I always use and is always not in line with how long it takes me to beat anything. But according to that website, an average playthrough is 9 hours. Maybe I'm playing more like a completionist. I don't recall there being a time mentioned if you were trying to play a 100% playthrough and get all the unlockables. But it's definitely been a lot longer than 9 hours just to get to this point. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend to follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me even further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.